Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and this is issue number 70 of the Terminator, build the T800. In this week's issue, I say week, but I get them monthly, so you know, it is this week's, but yeah. We are assembling two more elements of the right foot. I think they mean toes. Pretty sure, does that part count as being toe? If it's covered by skin, it'd only those be the toes, but that's sort of the internal toe assembly. I don't know, it's probably got a name. I've built a foot, I should know, but I don't. So in this issue we have lots of parts that are probably all the same. We've got two of them. Are they the same? No, they've got different numbers on there. It says 2 and that one says 3. So we do have some different parts that I'm going to have to make sure I get the right way round. So those, what do these say? That says 5. That says 2. So yes, we did notice on a previous issue one of these said, it should have said 3 and it said 1 or something, but yeah. We've got more tubes and 3 more Allen key screws, and we shall be using some more plugs that we got last time but didn't use yet. So on with the build. Let me move it all off to one side, turn over and start at step number 1. It has an expert tip. Let's start the build and then we'll come to the expert tip shortly. It says take the first foot part, the one that's marked 2. That's marked 2. That's marked 3. That's marked 2. That's marked 3. So one of these should be marked 2. That's 5. I remember now. That one's marked 2. Right, okay. I think they're the same though. They certainly look the same to me. I don't see any differences between those at all. They're the same size, the same everything. But yeah, we'll worry about that in a minute. It says to use that one. Mark 2 and toe joint to no 6. But yeah, I'm just going to use that one because I can. Right, it says to put that there. It's that part there with the number downwards, thicker part to that end as it was last time. It's going to go together like that. One end of that has a screw thread in it, which is what that Allen key is going to go into. But the expert tip says the bars are it's exactly the same as it said last week, so I won't bother reading that bit. Basically it says pay attention to what you're building. So we're putting that in there, tightening that down until it touches the finger that I've cunningly got over the other side, so I know it's all the way through but not sticking out. And that is that. Next up we're getting the other part, again fitting it exactly the same as the other one with the number part down. That's going on there. We're going to use a tube. I'm going to use the last tube that I didn't lose last time. I'll open the packet in a minute, but I might as well use that one. That's going in there. Right, I'm going to cut 4 of these off just to be sneaky. Yes, we're going to be using 2 on each toe assembly, so I might as well cut them all off now, and then we've got them ready to go. Just a little bit of a time-saving exercise. It's going to be another case of doing the fingers, and you know exactly what you're doing because you built loads of them already, and this is only the first foot. We're going to have to do exactly the same again with another foot. So a little bit of sanding just to make sure there's no extra edge to any of those where they're going to have to go into a slight recess. Try and do that without making them fling everywhere. There we go. And the last one. Last bit, there we go, that's that one sorted. So one of those is going to go through that top piece there. I found pushing it in with the heel of this was quite convenient, and that does that, which gives you a tight fitting but one that still moves. And then on step 4, that was step 4. Step 5, we're fitting that on there exactly the same way. This doesn't matter which way round it goes, so I'm going to pick the way that's got a slightly nicer finish. I am going to need to open this one now, so let's cut that open. I'll get them all out because I'll be putting them away after I finish this part of the build anyway. That one again goes through there, doing steps 5 and straight into step 6 with putting that on there as well. So there we have that. So that moves, and that one is very loose and moves all over the place. So that's that. Step 6. Step 7 is putting that. I did it in a different order. So I've already put that through there, or did I have to do that, or was this the next one? I've lost track. Well, basically we're going to do exactly the same again with the other one. I'll figure out which order I'm meant to be doing things in and put the correct panels up as and when I get to them. So we've got that, and that, like that. We need that, and we need 2 of those to go with that, and I shall just put them together. It's not tricky. If you're following along, I'm pretty sure you've done this yourself already. But exactly the same as I just did, literally like 3-4 minutes ago. We're doing the same again. That's going on there. Tube, pin, actually going in rather than just resting on the top and then pinging off at a different angle. Push it in. Done. Next bit, slightly nicer side. Tube, and you guessed it, once that tube's all the way through, there we go, pin, push it in and pushing in. So there we go, and as it says down there, stage complete. We have those 2 done. Now I'm going to have a look through the magazine, and then I'm going to have a little play with the bits that I've got, because it's the end of the month. Universal Soldier, I've seen that one. They did make sequels and they were pretty rubbish. The original wasn't the greatest classic movie of all time, but it was fun. Then we're talking about medical advances. War obviously brings out lots of medical advances all the time. And then we are back with next week's issue, continuing the assembly of the right foot and attaching the foot to the ankle. I thought I'd already done that. I thought I'd built that. Was that the ankle that we got? Anyway. Yes, so that's what I'll be doing next time. Now, next time isn't quite yet. Due to me being a subscriber to this and getting them delivered monthly, I've just received these 4 issues, so I've just built these 4 issues, so it means waiting around for another month until I get some more. There will be other things happening on the channel. I'm waiting on some more X-Wing coming along as well, so there will be other things happening, but at the moment Terminator is now complete. Now, these are different. I've noticed the difference in these. This is straight, as is that one. That one isn't. That one's got that angle to it, if you remember from last time. So that is the big toe, or the little. It was on that side. No, you can't put any of these in there yet. Actually, that's probably toe. It probably goes that way up, and that's going to go in there, and that's going to go on there, or the other way up. What do you think? That's one way or the other. Might be that way up, because that might be like that, and then that will still angle back round, I reckon, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, and I'm aware that people tend to have 5 toes, so I'm thinking that that's going to go on there like that, and these are going to go along next to it, but I think it might be the other way up. I don't know. I'll have to have a look at pictures and see, but I don't know which way up they'll go. But it seems likely that that's pretty much going to be how these are going to go, ish. A bit like that, maybe. So we're getting some foot action going on. We'll be assembling that next month. So I have several parts to put away, so I shall get them packed away for the month. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying the build and pointing out mistakes that I'm making and things as I go along, so thank you for that. I shall see you soon for more of well, different before I come back to do the same, unless you're watching this in the future time, in which case all the playlist is done, it's all completed, and I'm happy with it. Don't know. Thanks for watching. I shall see you soon. Stay safe and keep building. Let me know how things are going along. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.